Ambassador Dr. Mohammad Hafiz Akin, Honorable Rector of Comsets University, Islamabad, Professor Dr. Sajid Kamal, Excellencies, International Resource Person, distinguished faculty members, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. I'm Dr. Mohammad, Deputy Director at the Commission on Science and Technology for the Sustainable Development in the South, COMSAT, and I'm also the scientific coordinator for this workshop. I'm pleased to welcome you all to the workshop that is supported by the International Center for Biotechnology and Genetic Engineering, ICGEB, Italy, and is organized through a collaboration between COMSAT and COMSAT University. The workshop aims to cover the cutting-edge viral genome characterization and analysis methodologies and the next generation sequencing platform, focusing on the basis of its application towards the human health. So to formally welcome all of you to this meaningful occasion, let us first invite the Honorable Executive Director of COMSAT.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Very good morning. I extend a very warm welcome to the ambassadors, extraordinary and plenipotentiary, high commissioners, distinguished representative of International Center for Genetic Engineering and Biotechnology, Honorable Mr. Emmanuel Morati, distinguished rector, COMSAT University, Professor Sajid Kamal, and to our honorable distinguished guests from a number of countries. My special thanks to the key sponsor of this important workshop, ICGEB, for jointly organizing the workshop. Our profound gratitude to the international and local resource persons from various reputed institutions who traveled long distances to share their expertise and experience with us. Distinguished guests, since 2015, concerted efforts of the UN member states, United Nations specialized agencies, academic and research institutions, private and business sectors and individual citizens, significant efforts have been gone into translating the SDGs agenda into action. Ladies and gentlemen, boundless opportunities aside, Global South is faced with formidable challenges. With climate change accelerating at an unprecedented rate, emerging viruses have also become a growing global concern. Our health system faces acute burden caused by antimicrobial resistance in bacterial pathogens and vector-borne and waterborne diseases. I welcome the Excellency, the Ambassador of the Islamic Republic of Iran. Please. Thank you. Excellencies, recent coronavirus pandemic has intensified existing socioeconomic vulnerabilities. However, it has also paved the way for innovation and advancements in various fields, including science, medicine, public health, and governance. Digitalization and fourth industrial revolution driven by emerging technologies will be the catalyst. At COMSAT, we remain at the forefront to raise awareness on emerging technologies and its applications with key stakeholders in COMSAT's fraternity. Honorable participants, with diverse membership spread over Asia, Africa, Middle East, and Latin America, COMSAT serves as a platform to develop joint activities and programs to coordinate high-quality research and institutional cooperation. Under South-South cooperation, COMSAT conducts training workshops, as this one, taking into account needs of member countries, helps implement and communicate science and technology policy, establishes research groups and scientific collaboration, technology transfer, and facilitates academic exchanges and sharing of best practices and experiences. For instance, the COMSAT Center for Industrial Biotechnology, CCIB, in Tianjin, China, established a unique initiative with collaboration between industry, academia, and research institutions. It exemplifies a rare model for sustainable international science and technology cooperation, playing an active role in advancing biotechnology and bio-industrial development in member states of Councils. Synthetic biology and bioinformatics are rapidly emerging as new frontiers in the quest for circular economy, offering vast opportunities for innovation and economic growth, of course. The integration into industries can help build a more resilient and regenerative economic model, ensuring a balance between technological progress and environmental sustainability. Ladies and gentlemen, honorable resource persons and experts sitting here and those who are available online would agree that metagenomics has emerged as a breakthrough, revolutionizing the understanding of microbial communities and the vast genetic diversity that influences public health. This approach is particularly crucial in the contemporary times where new and rare viruses continue to pose significant threats to global health security. As an emerging sequencing technology, the integration of metagenomics into health systems has the potential to revolutionize rapid and comprehensive surveillance of emerging viral outbreaks. However, for an effective integration, developers and researchers collaborate closely with healthcare stakeholders from early stages of technological development, data accuracy, scalability, regulatory compliance, and actionable insights are critical. I encourage you all to use our platform to nurture partnerships and innovate to support scientific cooperation for sustainable development. Such workshops is the approach to create opportunities for the participants by venturing into R&Ds. Dear friends, I would like to congratulate and thank my team members at Concepts for their dedication and diligence in holding this crucially important activity. I commend the selfless efforts of Dr. Mahesh Durrani and her team, namely Dr. Homa Baluch, Mr. Saifullah, and Ms. Shahbana. I reiterate my appreciation for our partner organizations whose collaboration and marvelous support made this event possible and held smoothly. The role played by the in-charge campus concepts, University Islamabad, Professor Dr. Suhail Aswad and his team is worth mentioning, and I really highly appreciate that. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for most practical yet visionary remarks. Now, I would like to request the Honorable Rector of Comstat University, Islamabad, Professor Dr. Sajid Kamal.
Everyone. I would like to welcome all of you here in Comstat Islamabad. My special thanks to Professor Dr. Nafis Akasa. He is Excellency now, right now, Executive Director of Comstat for organizing this activity. All the excellencies here, you know, and all of us are aware of this, the importance of this activity. Reason being, in the past few years and a couple of decades, we have seen a large number of pandemics due to the rise due to viral infections. Recently, we have gone through this COVID-19 case, and the need of the time is that we come forward to work together, especially countries like Pakistan and underdeveloped countries. They need the assistance, support, guidance from the developed countries. For example, in Comstat University, we have started this program of bioinformatics. So I think that we are the pioneers in Pakistan in starting this bioinformatics. So keeping in mind the need of the time, it's very important activity, and I hope the people who join this workshop will witness a lot of many things. These events, which we have already highlighted, the pandemic, for example, COVID-19, SARS, Ebola, Zika, all these it's very important to work together. Bioinformatics and genetics predictive modeling shall provide student as well. So I think through this activity, this workshop, not only the researchers and the instructors and the faculty members, also the students are going to get a lot more benefits out of this one. And my special thanks to International Center for Genetic Engineering and Biotechnology that they came forward to help us, to assist us, and to organize this workshop in collaboration with COMS University and COMS headquarters. And I hope this workshop will lead to some new ideas related to genetic predictive modeling, which involves forecasting genetic outcomes and disease susceptibility based on metagenomes, fragments, as which they must add a powerful tool to their arsenals. The prospect for establishing a thriving bioinformatics community in most of the developing country is very important. It's the need of the time that we come forward, the development, please come forward to help us to establish these kind of research facilities and help us. By leveraging bioinformatics tools, scientists can analyze vast amounts of genomic data, identifying potential therapeutic targets for both communicable and non-communicable diseases. Despite this potential, the application of bioinformatics in Pakistan remains underdeveloped, as I mentioned earlier. So factors contributing to this lag include some limited infrastructure, insufficient funding, and a lack of training in bioinformatics. COMS Institute has been, as I mentioned earlier, the pioneer in this field in bioinformatics. So we feel that this activity will especially help us in this regard. While the global bioinformatics field is advancing rapidly, we face challenges such as shortage of skilled professionals, outdated computation tools, and minimal integration of bioinformatics into research institutions and universities. I once again thank Dr. Nafis Zakirsab to have come forward this initiative, because we believe that the gaps, the skill gaps between the curriculum and the industry can be covered with these kind of workshops. And this is very important because our curriculum most of the time is not sufficient to cope up with the recent and fast-growing challenges of the time. So these workshops, through collaboration of scientists like this, we will fill this gap. So I'm very much thankful to you, all the excellencies here, my team, your team as well, organizing this event here. And I look forward for a very fruitful outcome of this. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Honorable Director. We have online with us representative of ICGB from Italy, Dr. Emanuele Gurati. He's a scientific coordinator at ICGB. Thank you so much for joining us. Over to you.
Good morning. Can you hear me? So, good morning, everyone. Salam alaikum. And I'm Emanuele Buratti, the scientific coordinator of ICGB. The first thing I wanted to do is to take to all of you the best greetings of our Director General, Lawrence Banks. And first of all, and the second thing I wanted to do is to congratulate you for organizing such an important workshop. As you may know, as ICGB, one of the main missions of our institute is to organize workshops in our member countries, and